Far away beyond the stars, there was a race called the Immortals. They were not like humans. They did not age. They did not fall sick. They did not die. For millions of years they lived without end. Their bodies healed from every wound. Their minds carried memories of countless centuries. To them, time was only a long road with no finish. Because of this, the Immortals never thought about death. They did not fear it. They did not respect it. They did not even believe it was real. When other species spoke of death, the Immortals smiled. To them, death was a weak idea, something only fragile creatures imagined. The Immortals said to each other, "Life is forever. We are forever. Nothing ends." And so, their worlds were full of eternal beings walking under eternal skies. No funerals, no graves, no last words. The Immortals never said goodbye, because goodbye was not part of their universe. But that would change. The change began when humans came. The Immortals had heard of humans before. They were called a young race, a fragile race, a people who lived only for a short time compared to others. The Immortals did not fear them. Why would they? What could short-lived humans ever teach to those who never die? And yet, when the humans arrived on the homeworld of the Immortals, something began to stir. Something the Immortals had never felt before. A shadow, a question, a mystery that pressed on their endless minds. At first, the Immortals only watched. They watched humans breathe, eat, and laugh. They watched humans age slowly, each wrinkle and line marking the passage of time. It was strange to them to see a body grow weaker with every year. The Immortals whispered, "Look how fragile they are. Look how fast their lives pass. What meaning can they find in such short years?" The humans did not answer. They only lived. And that was enough to confuse the Immortals even more. One day something happened. A human explorer died. It was not a great battle. It was not a grand story. It was only a simple accident on the immortal world. But to the humans, it was not simple. It was a wound in their hearts. And for the first time, the Immortals watched a human funeral. They stood in silence as the humans gathered. They saw humans place flowers near the body. They saw humans speak words of memory. They saw humans cry. The Immortals were confused. Why cry for what is gone? Why speak to one who cannot hear? Why waste time with grief? To them, the ritual was madness, and yet, there was something in it, something the Immortals could not explain, something that made even their endless hearts feel heavy. One elder Immortal spoke in a quiet voice. "What is this? Why do they cry? Why do they hold each other when one of them falls?" Another answered, "They call it mourning. They call it goodbye." The elder frowned. "Goodbye? What does that mean?" The word echoed in his mind, a word the Immortals had never needed, a word that felt both strange and powerful. The Immortals looked at the humans again. Their eyes followed every tear, every whispered farewell. And inside them, for the first time in history, they felt something close to fear. Because in that moment, the Immortals realized something dangerous. There are things they did not understand. There are truths even eternity cannot hide. The humans had shown them a door they had never opened. A door called death. And behind that door waited not darkness, not nothingness, but a lesson greater than immortality itself. The Immortals did not know it yet. But soon, humans would teach them how to face that door, not with power, not with eternity, but with a simple word: goodbye.